Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I appreciate the opportunity to speak today. This evening we will hear from the President of the United States in his State of the Union address, and it is a privilege for the people of our country to be able to hear from our President what his remarks are about the state of our Union. We look forward to hearing, Mr. Speaker, what the President's plan will be going forward to lift our country out of the high unemployment rates that we've been dealing with during these last 20 months. To have the unemployment rate in excess of 9% and in some cases over 10% has been unacceptable, and it's been a hardship for so many people in the nation. Also, I am looking forward to finding out what the President's pro-job growth agenda will be going forward. We want to get unemployment rates back to much lower levels so that families and businesses can thrive again. Also, Mr. Speaker, I'm looking to find out what will be the specific cuts that the President will be proposing. We haven't heard specific cuts so far. In fact, we've heard that the President may be referring to investments, meaning more spending yet again, spending that this country simply cannot afford, because as we know, Mr. Speaker, we are falling off the cliff in terms of debt increases, and that is not good for the next generation of Americans. Second, I'm wondering what specific pieces of legislation that the President has proposed would he be willing to repeal. We know, for instance, that the cap-and-trade proposal that's working through the EPA will be one that will be a job killer. We know that for the health care law as well, that it is in fact a job killer. Finally, I'm wondering, Mr. President, what areas of regulations the President would be willing to do away with. The President had made a statement last week that he wants to direct all of the agencies to look for regulations that would kill jobs. Well, we know that the EPA regulations will in fact do that, and we're wondering if perhaps the President would be willing to put those on the table and delay implementation of the cap-and-trade system through the EPA. And finally, Mr. Speaker, we also know that with Americans paying in excess of $3 a gallon in gasoline, that it may be wise now to look at American energy production. What would those proposals be from the President? So we look forward to hearing that this evening. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield back.